Hello everyone! This video is going to be about our road trip from California to Ohio.
Hi, I'm David.
And I'm Rachel.
And we are the Traveling Glossers. I am a travel nurse and can work anywhere in the United States.
And I'm an online English teacher and I can work anywhere in the world.
We have been traveling since September 2016.
Since the day we got married.
So it's not every day you have a chance to drive across the country. And so we took advantage of this opportunity to see as much as we possibly could see.
And this is what we saw.
The first stop we made was the Imperial Sand Dunes Recreation Area in California.
And what was really cool about that place, we saw dune buggies.
Yeah, it was really fun watching them ride around, and I imagine they had a blast.
Yeah, and the sand dunes are really cool. They're just a bunch of dunes.
Yeah, it was the first time I'd ever seen dunes like that.
Yeah.
You know, in the middle of a desert.
Yeah, it was awesome. We made a quick stop in Sedona on our way to the Grand Canyon, and Sedona is one of our favorite places. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it was my first time, and I believe your first time there.
It was my first time too. And we just took pictures.
Yeah, and we didn't have that much time to spend there, but what we did was cool.
Yeah.
What we saw.
There will be plenty more of Sedona videos in the future because we are currently living close there.
So stay tuned for future videos about Sedona. So our first major stop was the south rim of the Grand Canyon.
And it was very grand. But really, there's just nothing that compares to it.
It's just mind-blowing how big it is, really.
It was your first time.
Yeah, it was my first time. Rachel, you had been there with your family.
Yeah, but I had been there so long ago that I didn't really appreciate the beauty back then.
Yeah.
So it was very, very beautiful to see it again.
It was very pretty. From the Grand Canyon, we headed up to Page, Arizona, and the drive was very pretty.
We stopped in Horseshoe Bend, and Horseshoe Bend is really magnificent. How can you explain, Dave?
Well, it's the Colorado River, and it kind of snakes around. It's this viewpoint where you can see the snake of the river.
And it's not a very long hike, which is really nice because you only have to hike like, I think less than a mile in to see it.
Yeah, to the viewpoint.
Mm-hmm. And then you just hike out. It's not very hard and it's definitely worth it.
Absolutely. That was on the way to Page. And then once we got to Page, where did we go next?
Our favorite stop was Antelope Canyon.
For sure.
Your favorite? My favorite.
Probably one of the most beautiful things on this planet.
It's really hard to describe, so we'll let the pictures do that. But you do have to go on a tour. And there is the lower Antelope Canyon and the upper Antelope Canyon. And we went to the...
Lower.
Yeah.
We did the lower. Though we had to pay because we had a tour guide, he was really nice. And he actually ended up taking pictures for us. Some of the pictures we're going to be showing you weren't even taken by us.
Yeah.
And yeah, he would even stop at certain parts of the canyon and be like, take a picture here, it's really nice.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, well, he told us there
And
were...
he took pictures of us, which was nice. We had pictures together.
Yes.
He was like our photographer. It was awesome.
And there's even rock formations inside that the tour guide told us to look for. There was one of a lion, and there's one of a pirate, and an eagle. It was really neat, and yeah, probably one of the coolest things I've ever done in my life.
We want to go back badly.
Yes, we do. We're working on it. Another cool thing that we saw in Page, Arizona was the Glen Canyon Dam. It was neat.
It was very neat. We stopped at Monument Valley, which, if you've ever seen Forrest Gump, what part of the movie is it?
It's when he actually stops running. And Rachel, you got to run like Forrest.
Yeah.
How did that feel?
It felt great. So I pretended to be those people following Forrest, and I ran in the same exact spot as Forrest did. It was awesome. Good exercise.
It's really cool because there's like nothing, but then in the distance there's these massive monuments. After that, we continued to head east, and we saw the Four Corners Monument.
It's really cool because you can stand right in the center and be in 4 states at the same time. I liked it.
It's really cool. If you're not familiar with it, it's where Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, and Arizona all touch each other. And it's really neat.
Pretty cool.
Really cool. Didn't have to pay for it, but it's okay.
Yeah, and actually there is some Native Americans selling stuff, and that was fun.
Yeah.
So you could like shop around. It was cool.
Yeah, because it's on the Navajo Nation. But definitely recommend that.
Our last and final stop was
The Palo Duro Canyon State Park.
in Texas.
Yeah, it's actually up in the Panhandle, and it's the second largest canyon in the United States.
And it was cool.
Yeah, it was pretty
We
cool.
did a little bit of hiking there.
We saw that cave.
Yeah, we got
Remember
some
that?
pictures in it. The West is a beautiful place.
Yes, it is. Thank you so much for watching this video about our return trip from California to Ohio. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe.
Our next video is going to be about Hawaii. See you then. Goodbye.
Goodbye.